Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rugters Scarlet Knights. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Rugters Scarlet Knights. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis. The Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Rutgers offense will have the football first. And it was a showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film. They're going to come out, they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Holds it in. It's Sheffield. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. The Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Sheffield. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. DB's right up on the receivers. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Nittany Lions offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Allard. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Scarlet Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weber. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there. They'll have work to do to get the first down. Dropping back, it's Allen. Makes the grab on the left. Brings it to the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Snagged in the middle, and Sheffield makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give on the option. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Singleton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Allen. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle, it's Singleton. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Calls his own number. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man, it's Ross. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. A strike downfield to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The give from the gun. And the Scarlet Knights get enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking left. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Scarlet Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Right on the money. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They're trying to eat up some clock here. Ninth play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. He got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. And the Scarlet Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely center cut. This is now a 7-point game.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have in the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Makes the quick grab.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Give to the running back. The Nittany Lions get it past the sticks. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of put him out running. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Benjamin. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got it in the middle, it's Weber. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big foul. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the grab. It's done. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up 3. It's 3rd and 7. The Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry up. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's strong. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Weber. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Campbell. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They want to throw it. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They punctuate the chain with a trip to the end zone.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It would have been tough sledding there in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Allard. Dumps it to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll leave it with him. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Strong. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. It's Campbell. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a grab right down the middle. And he runs over the end zone. Touchdown, Rugters.
He's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. Got it to him quickly. Put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Set to kick this low.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Nittany Lions will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 27. top. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. There's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boom. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap in this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Penn. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Fultonecki, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To throw, it's Aller. Under fire. Got it set up on the outside. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to get into the marker. The Nittany Lions get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could to be a few inches short. They'll try to sneak it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Penn State! They take the lead with the 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Catch in the middle to Sheffield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period. Wide receiver going in motion. He's got it on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5.
Wide open spaces. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day. So been a successful day. Now 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Safe completion on the screen. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the Rugters offense heads back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, drive it.
play-action fake. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got little trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Aller. Here comes the heat. Grab near the marker, it's Ross. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Wants to throw again. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a third and long. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. He's taking a deep shot. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Pressure coming, and he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Now, on 4th down.
4th down, gotta have it here. Unloads it left. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And the quarterback takes a knee in victory formation, and he'll get to do it one more time as the clock winds inside a minute. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra for practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, we worked so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yeah,